Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. It's Coach Gary in the house. What's going on, everybody? I thought I'd come on and get this quick 25 to 30 views. Yeah, that's about all I'm gonna get tonight. But the Hornets are welcoming the Denver Nuggets, the reigning champs, the defending champs, to the Hive. We all know what's going to happen right here. The Hornets are still short again. No Terry Rozier, but we do have one kid back that has not played. Hey, if you ask me, he hasn't played in 2 years, and that's one of the twins. One of the twins are back. I know, guys. You know, one of these days we'll get everybody back on the court, and then we can really see what this team is going to be about. We know, I mean, we're going to struggle regardless, but it'll be great to really see what this team could really do if everybody could stay healthy and we get everybody back. You know what I'm saying? Could we get into the playoffs? I don't know. I think it would be much closer than we have been since LaMelo got here. All right, so you all know how this thing goes right here. Bridges to the basket. His layup is good. This might, hey, if you're a Charlotte Hornets fan like I am, then just be happy. At least we had the lead one time, huh? I did some information. I looked up the starting lineup for the Denver Nuggets, and of course Murray, Caldwell Pope, Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon right there, of course, just took that shot, and Jokic, and their ratings from top to bottom: Murray 85, Caldwell Pope 77, Porter 81, Gordon, that's Aaron Gordon 78. Oh, Hornets 6-0 lead. And Jokic 95, right? For us, Terry Rozier, who's not playing today, he's in street clothes, 81. Brandon Miller, you know, he's a rookie, 67. Gordon Hayward, 81. A turnover is a 8 points. It is 8-2 now. I'll put this on here and then we'll chill out. We'll chill out on that and watch the game a little bit more. Brandon Miller with an air ball. And Jokic hands that to Porter Jr., excuse me. Michael Porter Jr., he misses a 3-point shot. Gordon Hayward should have shot that. Gordon Hayward to the basket. He shoots. He gets fouled, but he passes that one, so that's going to be out of bounds. Oh, yeah. Bridges 81 and Nick Richards 72. So, you know, just like the matchup predictor predicted that the Hornets will lose this one badly, but they're still my team. Gordon Hayward loses the ball momentarily. Nick Richards gets it back, goes behind the back to him. Now Nick Richards goes up for a shot. He is fouled on the play, and Jokic is incredulous because he was called for the foul. Hey Siri, can you define incredulous?
82% of a person or manner, unwilling or unable
to believe something. Yep. Let's go Hornets, let's go. Oh, by the way, thank you anybody that shows up today, hits that like button, you know you're gonna get one of these. I appreciate it. Hey, I've been all day chilling, played a little bit of golf, and thought I would do something today. You know, watch my Bible study, and you know, gonna work on this this YouTube a little bit more, a little harder since I'm out for for the holiday break, the Christmas break, which I'm not celebrating, not commercially. Another three-point shot goes awry. Baseball pass to Aaron Gordon. He misses that one. Layup by Bridges on the other end, and it is a 12-2 run. It's a 12-2 run. You know, that's good that the Hornets are out to a lead. The only bad thing about it is the further this lead or the larger this lead gets for the Hornets, the worse it's going to be when the Denver Nuggets come back and win the game by 10. You know what I'm saying? We just don't have everybody. All right, but hey, thank you for Amber Clarkson for hitting that subscribe button. That's been up there a while, but thank you. Thank you, Jay Harris, for dropping that 10 spot on you know, look, I don't get many what do you call it? I don't get any what do you call it? What am I'm having a dumb attack now. Oh, donations. I don't get any donations. I don't really get donations on this channel, so when somebody does, it's always far and few between. So it's kind of hard for me to even remember what to call it. It's called a super chat. Yeah. Well, thank you, Jay Harris, for that 10 spot that you hit me with a while ago. Probably was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Amber Clarkson, for subscribing to the channel. Everybody, I'm trying to get to 2,000 before the new year. Boy, that's going to be a hard ask with a K on the end, you know, because right now I'm right at 1745. So boy, that's going to be a while. That's going to take a while. But if I don't get it, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's cool, because I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue anyway. All right. So we got a timeout on the floor. And we got other action in the association. You know what? While we're doing that, let's see. I might be able to put that up somewhere so you guys can see other scores. Let's see what we got here. Oh no, that's not what I want.
Not complaining, but are giving our guys credit for getting through this stretch of the season. This is game number 31 for them tonight, and they're 18th on the road.
Somebody blew a tire out there.
All right, we're back. Murray gets to the free throw line. He kicks it to Aaron, baseline, strong move, and drops it in. And the timeout was successful for the Nuggets. Smith brings the ball down. Now, like I said, Terry Rozier not playing tonight. A lot of injuries on the Hornets side. Major injuries on the Hornets side. Melo not back. Don't know when he's going to be back. All right. Nice drive by Gordon Hayward to score that. Jokic to Caldwell Pope. Now Murray with the ball. Gets it to Jokic. Layup is knocked out of there. Rebound by Gordon Hayward brings it down. 14-4 to score. He kicks it to Bridges. Bridges takes a three-point shot. Has taken a few of those. It has hit nothing. Needs to go to the basket more. Miller. It's going to be called for the offensive foul. Come on, Miller. He does that a lot. All right, if we start getting more, if we start getting comments, then I'll move the scores from the top. But if not, we'll leave it up there. Murray to the basket. And it looks like the Nuggets are waking up just a bit. Gordon Hayward dribbling to his left, finds a little seam, and that ball is going to be, actually it's going to be a foul call. Is that on Jokic? If that's on Jokic, that's 2. Getting him out of there early wouldn't hurt the Hornets.
And came into the league as a second-round pick, 41st pick overall. Nuggets actually took 2 other guys who were productive NBA players before they took him. Gary Harris and Yusuf Nurkic.
Miles Bridges pulls up. Brandon Miller with a long 3 is off the mark. Rebound, Jokic dribbling down the middle of the court. He dropped it off to Murray. Murray weaving back over to his right. He's at the elbow now. He backs up, finds Jokic in the middle. No one can guard him. He gets it to Murray for a 3-point shot. It's good. And here come the Nuggets, ladies and gentlemen. 6:09 left in the first quarter. Ish Smith brings it down deep into the right side. He goes off the screen. Big Nick Richards flips it up. Nick tries to get a rebound. Excuse me, that is Miles Bridges. He turns it over to Gordon. That ball is blocked. Hey, the Hornets probably got about 4 or 5 blocks already. They better start going hard. Ish Smith to the basket, throws it up, and a dunk. That dunk right there was by Nick Richards. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 16-9. These Hornets may have a lead here in the first. I don't know if they can hang on to it. Eric Gordon says, I'm tired of this. Goes all the way down to the block. Hop step or a jump stop. Both feet. And then lays it in. All right, let's, first of all, let me get this out of the way.
It's an NBA fast break at its best.
Aaron Gordon on the line. Hornets did have an 10-point lead. But hey, you knew that wasn't going to last. Ish Smith with the ball at the top. Dribbles to the free throw line. Finds Brandon Miller. But Brandon Miller steps out of bounds, and here come the mistakes. The Hornets get a lead. They just got to do whatever they can do to keep it. And the first time this season, and if you ask me, because I only seen him play one game last year before he re-injured. I'm not even sure what was wrong with Cody Martin. But Cody Martin comes back into the game after about, he's been out longer than Miles Bridges was out. Jokic with the ball, gets it back out to Porter Jr., hits a 3. Sebastian Camden, Nuggets playing with mom. No need to fear there, Camden. No need to fear, sir. You're good. Sebastian, no need to fear. You're betting on the right team. I don't bet though. You know, I'm not trying to influence anyone to bet. That's not me. But if you do, and you're betting on the Denver Nuggets over the Hornets, then your money's safe. Your money is safe.
We were talking to the broadcasting crew for the Pacers after the game a couple of days ago.
Yeah, the Hornets are my team, but your money's safe. Oh! What a shot. Michael Porter Jr. getting warmed up.
All in his jersey.
And another turnover by the Hornets. That ball basically thrown straight to Murray from Miller. Jokic throws an alley-oop to Michael Porter Jr. and he slams it through. That just makes you just feel terrible. And like I said, the Nuggets have come all the way back. And they now have the lead. I'll change this and then we're going to chill out here and watch the game a little bit. Ooh. They call him 3J Washington. He hits a three for the Hornets. And like I said, the Hornets have the lead right now. But I'm going to chill for a minute after I put this last score up there. And then I'll change it. Another block. And I'll change it. I'll change it on the next dead ball. Okay, I am. One thing I am interested in seeing here when we have our next timeout is how many blocks the Hornets have. All of them have been clean except that first one. The very first block, that was a goaltend. It wasn't called. All right. Nick Smith Jr. out for the Hornets. And the Hornets have taken the lead again by one. Nick Jr. gets it to 3J Washington. He's going to shoot it every time. Come on, ref. Really? Thank you. Late call, but a offensive foul called. That was caught on Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson's been in the league for a while. Yeah, we up now. Oh yeah. That's the Hornets can only. We'll come out and we are up for the battle for a while. You know what I'm saying? And then we're back to the same old Hornets. Same old Hornets of old for the last 5 years. That's just us. All right, definitely not going to help that our stars, you know, a couple of our main guys are out. Of course, LaMelo. Then we got Williams, he's out. Terry's out. Even though now Terry's out, so we got to do something other than ISO ball. When Terry Rozier's in there, all we do is ISO ball the whole time. So now, just like at the end of the year last year, we had to move the ball around. So, you know, let's stop talking, coach. Stop talking and let's go check out. Let's go check out the team stats.
It's a little early for jokes, but here goes. This muffin goes on vacation. What's happening? You said joking 3 times, that's why I'm here. Anyway, this muffin.
Well, I was just excited about when you.
How are the team stats? Let me see if oh my gosh, I keep hitting the wrong button. All right, anyway.
You forgot your toothbrush, Timmy Fat.
What about us? Let's see assists. Okay, both teams have 7 assists. With Terry out there, we would not have 7 assists right now. All right. Turnovers, both teams have 4 turnovers. Blocks. The Hornets have 5 blocks. Yeah, they're doing a good job defending the basket right now. The Hornets are actually shooting 56% from the floor, and the Nuggets 47%, but the Nuggets are hitting 60% from behind the arc. They're 3 of 5. The Hornets are only 1 of 6. That has a lot to do with it now, with why the score is the way it is. All right, back to the game.
So far, so good. He's got 4 points in 9 minutes of court time. That man right there, Nikola Jokic, no points so far in 9 minutes. Happy holidays, Hornets fans, to celebrate the holiday season. The Hornets are giving away a holiday prize pack, which includes a...
Jokic has no points right now. Guaranteed he'll have 25 points by the end of the game. 25 or more points by the end of the game. And it's saying something if the Hornets have 7 assists right now because Jokic is an assist machine. Cody Martin shot off the mark. A lot of people are saying, did we keep the right twin? You know, his other twins down in Miami. Come on, guys, we're going to play defense or what? Rebound by Miles Bridges. He gets it to Cody Martin. Cody Martin under the basket, kicks it out. Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. behind the back. Shot. You know he's going to shoot it. Rebound. Denver. Hornets still with a lead. 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Another block. This one goes out of bounds. Hornets 6 blocks.
That is now 6 block shots as a team. Wow. Nick Richards got 3 of them.
10 is their season high.
2 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. They get it in. Jokic gives it right back to Pope. And back to Jokic. Jokic behind the back. Floats it over P.J. Washington. Big dancing bear. 1 minute, 51 seconds on the clock. Miller comes down, dribbling with his left, goes to the basket, and his shot is blocked. Jokic, the big point guard, brings down, gets to Caldwell Pope, rebound, Denver. They kick it back out. And who is that? Miller, not another injury for the Hornets. Miller didn't make it back to the other end. Miles Bridges hadn't hit a 3 yet, but he's taking them like crazy. Lob over to Jokic. He can't handle it. It's out of bounds.
It's going to go directly into the locker room.
And now another Hornet is down.
Landed on roughly by Peyton Watson. Hard.
And we can't stay healthy. We cannot stay healthy. However, the Hornets have the ball. Miles Bridges goes strong to the basket. Foul on the play, and that is the only way he has scored today. So why he continues to stand behind that 3-point arc and throw him up, I don't know. Go to the basket. Who can stop you? Who can stop you? Maybe Aaron Gordon might be able to play a little D on you. Other than that, you should take whoever steps out on you. Miles Bridges, the old-fashioned 3-point play for the Hornets. That's how you're going to score 3 there, my boy.
Brown, Strother, and Najee. Final minute of our first quarter.
Hornets need Melo to stay healthy, and they need a big guy who can lock it down while Melo cooks. Yeah. You're right, Sebastian. It wasn't last year. It wasn't this past draft, but the year before last. We could have got oh my gosh. We could have got that big guy. We could have got the big guy that the Pistons drafted, and we could have got Mark Williams. Like, they were both out there. I forgot who we picked. Instead of getting the big guy, and I can't remember his name right now, but we passed over him, and then when our pick came back, we still could have got Mark Williams was still out there. So I don't know if they just didn't want to get rid of Nick Richards or whatever, but we still had a chance to have both of those guys. And the Hornets end up leading at the end of the first quarter. But like I said, Sebastian, you have nothing to worry about. Not a thing to worry about. All right, there is the end of the first quarter with the Hornets in the lead. 25-27. Here's the box scores right here. Aaron Gordon, 5 points. Michael Porter Jr., 8 points. He is 3 of 4 from the field. He's 2 of 3 from behind the arc. Jokic has 2 points. Murray was 7. And off the bench, Strother has 3 points. For the Hornets, Brandon Miller with 4 points. Gordon Hayward has 4 points. Miles Bridges with 10. Nick Richards has 6, and off the bench, P.J. Washington with 3. Now, Miles Bridges, he is 4 of 8 from the field, 50%. He is 1 of 4 from behind the arc. He's taken 4. Brandon Miller and P.J. Washington have both taken 2. They are 1 of 3. Actually, Miles Bridges did just hit his last 3-point shot. But he dang sure ain't going to stop shooting. That's for sure. He ain't going to stop shooting. And Nick Smith Jr. is 0 for 1. All right, let's see if I got a like. No likes. No likes. Well, like I said, anybody hits that like button, you get one of those. And I also said I'm coming on here to get this quick 30 views. I got just about half of those. So we are on point.
First quarter for them, but I want to talk a little bit about the holiday spirit that they've already done this month of December. This is the Tinsel and Tidings Initiative. Hornets team members, along with Guy Roofing, visited Westerly Hills Academy to help students make pages and write wish list letters to Santa. This is tonight's Guy Roofing Raising the Roof moment. Hornets members shop for the gifts and delivered them during a surprise holiday party. Hugo was there, along with some honeybees and the high hip-hop crew. Everybody just getting in the holiday spirit, guys.
Reggie Jackson dribbles to his right, gets that to Strother. He hits another 3. Now will the Hornets step out on him?
3-pointers for Denver.
Ran that play for him.
And our stop going under that screen? We don't know. P.J. Washington, hook shot, hits every part of the rim except the net. Rebound, Denver. Oh, block and 1. Christian, he had a good game against the Hornets last time. Braun. Come on now. Wow. That right there, that's a block?
That looks like
That's a block?
still you just got to beat an offensive player to the spot.
Dang.
After the Hornets have called timeout and they have initiated the challenge.
Come on, ref.
They didn't want to give up a 3-point play and get a foul on Ish Smith.
All right, we got a timeout. So the Hornets I think they're going to challenge this.
My darling granddaughter, when I was your age, I was given this camp.
Yeah, Hornets going to challenge this. So we'll take a little break.
January 13th, 31st, only over 200.
All right, I think now Steve Clifford and the Hornets bench have been doing a great job getting these calls overturned. I don't think they'll overturn this one, although it seems almost clearly that it was not a blocking foul. Ish Smith, to me, looks like he had position. Like my boy Braun just dropped his shoulder and ran basically through him, but you will see.
2023-24 City Edition jerseys available now at the Hornets Fan Shop at Spectrum Center and online at HornetsFanShop.com. Get yours today. Bad news on that coach's challenge. For the 7th time this year, a
Come on now.
challenge has been denied. They're going to say that Ish was not on the proper spot,
Uh-oh.
so the call is upheld. It's a foul on Ish and a three-point opportunity for Christian Brown.
All right, so like I said, it was not overturned.
Opportunity to save 3 points didn't happen. Let's check with Ashley.
Guys, good news seeing Brandon Miller back on the bench. Peyton Watson stepped on his ankle. He was visibly upset when he was walking off the court, but it is a right ankle sprain. He's going to return.
Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, we've seen that with Brandon Miller. He gets bumped around quite a bit, but generally he turns out to be tougher than a tortoise. Once you're loose,
All right, PJ Washington fouled, going up for a shot. He goes to the free throw line, hits the first. Like I said, the Hornets have to run a different type of offense when Terry's not out there, because we all know when Terry's out there, they may run a pre-play, but it's just to move the ball around a little bit and get the ball back to Terry and hopefully cause a switch or something like that, and then it's ISO ball. Then Terry takes his guy. That's about it. You just got to be ready for him kicking it out, possibly for a 3-point shot or whatever. All right, Struthers, I think that's his name. He misses a 3 finally. Bridges with a pass in traffic. PJ Washington gets into the lane and hits 2. See a little bit of ball movement right there. Reggie Jackson gets the ball to Struthers, I think is his name. Now Braun with it. He's being guarded by PJ. PJ goes behind the screen. Why do you keep going behind the screen, guys? Run them off the 3. Dang. Even if they're going to hit that shot, at least it's a 2-pointer. PJ Washington, though, made a little bit mistake on defense, but comes back on offense and hits 2 points.
9 points off of Steve Clifford's bench.
Braun finds Reggie Jackson. Screen set. Reggie Jackson at the elbow. He shoots it. It's off the mark. Rebound, but I think it's going to be a foul.
It's on Nathan Mensah.
On Mensah.
NBA game. Yeah, familiar, Nathan Mensah. He just called up from the Greensboro Swarm. 25-year-old rookie. Born in Ghana.
Mensah's been with the Swarm for a few years. At least 2 years.
I've been impressed with his rebounding acumen. Impressed with his climbing. Yeah, with his energy. Sticking his nose right in there.
Get that out of here. Another block by the Hornets. And it ends up with a shot clock violation. Hornets, for some reason today, are defending the basket.
Don't let him tie you up. He knew that shot clock was running down. Look at that. Perfect timing right there. Saw a little bit of Bill Russell. A little bit, yep.
All right, Colin, chill out. Chill out with that. Chill out. PJ Washington finds Miles Bridges. He settles for the shot. Go to the basket, man. Dang. There you go. See? Go around the screen, not behind the screen. There you go. Go around the screen, Hornets. At least you run them off the 3. And then right there you get a foul. Just go around the screen. You got your boys to help. You'll have to kick it out, nothing else. Mensah hands that off to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges finds P.J. Washington in the corner. P.J. Washington says Braun can't guard him. And Braun can't guard him. P.J. Washington. Have a game, P.J. And the Hornets take the lead again.
Michael Malone is incensed, has to call a timeout. P.J.'s got all of the Hornets points here in the second quarter. Been real aggressive, 4 of 6.
Hornets still hanging in there, but like I said, Sebastian, if you're still hanging out there, you have nothing to worry about.
You're too small, Brown.
I'm sure you're not feeling any pressure.
Hey, Mom. I land at 3. Any idea?
All right, we have a timeout. And the Hornets have a 1-point lead with 9 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the second quarter. Hornets still shooting better percentage than the Nuggets. Nuggets, however, are shooting the 3-point shot much better than the Hornets. Free throws, both teams are at 100%. Rebounding, slight edge to the Denver Nuggets. The assists, like I said, the Hornets. When Terry Rozier is not out there, the Hornets have to play team ball. And there you go, 11 assists, 11-9. Now Jokic has not played a whole lot because I think he has 2 fouls. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Turnovers, the Nuggets have 7. A very interesting stat is that the Hornets have 7 blocks right at the rim, which is the best place to get them. Don't try to block nobody's shot when they're shooting a 3. Leave that alone. Turnovers, well, we just talked about that, 7-4. The largest lead by the Hornets, 10 points. I'm almost glad they didn't get like 15 or 18-point lead there because yeah, it'd be more embarrassing when the Denver Nuggets came back. But they've already come back, taking the lead twice. But the Hornets hanging in there. I must give them that. Hanging in there in the Spectrum Center.
Clearly, they've been more nice than naughty. They lead the Nuggets 35-34. And PJ Washington.
All right, let's see if before we get this ball back into play, Jokic.
You got shots out there.
Where you at, Jokic?
To create for your teammates, he's been aggressive. Oh, he got 6 shots in 8 minutes.
Jokic has what? No fouls? I don't know about that, bro. I could have sworn they gave Jokic 2 fouls. All right, whatever. All right, so Jokic doesn't have any fouls? I thought he had 2 fouls. I guess the argument he was having when I said he was incredulous was not on him. PJ forcing a shot up, and a foul is going to be called, and it's going to be on whoever was guarding PJ.
Jackson comes down to help, throws it right back to him.
The Nuggets have taken the lead back by 1, but the Hornets right here on PJ Washington's free throws can take it right back. He ties it up.
After a quick message from Academy Sports and Outdoors.
PJ Washington at the line can put the Hornets up by 1.
3 fouls, has to leave the ball game.
And he does.
Expected for Aaron Gordon.
Braun lost the ball across the timeline, picked up by PJ Washington. A swather, or not, I don't know if that's swathers or not, but Reggie Jackson skip pass over to Braun. He gets into the lane. That's going to be a blocking foul right there on Mensah. Yep, Braun was in the air.
Well, he caught that ball. There's Mensah steps over. Man, that's tough.
It is tough, Dale, but it's almost like the last one. They're not going to change that one. 8 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Hornets with a 1-point lead. Braun ties it.
Who have won an NBA championship the year after winning a college championship. Christian Brown, Bill Russell, Henry Bibby, UCLA, and the New York
Ish Smith goes out.
Magic, of course.
Big Nick Richards and Jokic, the Joker, come back in for each team, for either team.
That's the red herring. Henry Bibby, too.
I'm playing against Billy Thompson.
Ron, been at the line a while there, finally gets that ball back. He hits both.
Let's bring back Cody Martin, Nick Richards, Nick Smith, and Gordon.
Cody Martin, ladies and gentlemen, first playing time all year. Back in the game. Nick Smith Jr. hands it to him. He gets that to P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington has 3 guys around him, and it ends up in a steal. Jokic hands that off. The Struthers with the layup, misses it. P.J. Washington finds Nick Smith Jr. in the corner. Nick Smith Jr. loves to shoot the ball, gets to the elbow, kicks that to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward is going to be fouled.
And now,
it's confusing for Gordon because he gets that type of...
And Gordon, that's the second time Gordon has had, like Colin said, had a shot,
would go uncalled.
and a foul was called. He didn't shoot the basketball.
the blue arrow, Jamal Murray comes back in. Reggie Jackson 6.
The Hornets get the ball in. Nick Smith Jr. finds Gordon Hayward. If we have an ISO, it will be Gordon Hayward. Fall-away jumper by Hayward is good. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second. The Hornets trying to hang on at least the first half. Murray loses the ball, but it is picked up by Struthers. Now Jokic hands out to Braun. Braun trying to do the give and go. Jokic finds Gordon under the basket. Jokic behind the three-point line. It's off the mark. Rebound. Gordon Hayward. Good defensive possession right there. The Hornets get the ball up the court very quickly. A bad pass by Cody Martin. Hadn't played all year. This ball is going to be turned over by Braun. Cody Martin lead pass to Gordon Hayward. Gives it back to Cody Martin for a layup in his first points all season, baby. And the Hornets extend their lead by 3. Nearly another turnover. Jokic with the ball looking for a pass. He's being guarded by Nick Richards. Gets it to, back to Jokic. Easy lay. Oh, he misses it, but tips it in. He's too big down there for Nick, even though Nick is a 7-footer. Man, they make me look like a baby.
They say he's a whiz-bang playing big ball.
Free throw jump shot by Nick Richards. No good. Jokic finds Struthers. Struthers comes down with it. Gets it to Gordon in the corner. He loses the ball out of bounds. That is going to go to the Hornets. Denver does have several turnovers.
Never touches the right hand. Right back up with the left. Man, that's skill.
How about this for Michael Malone? His team was riding a franchise record 5-game streak of having 9 turnovers or less. They've never done that in franchise history. They've already.
Nick Smith Jr. brings the ball across the timeline. 5 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. He has his hair out today. Skip pass over to P.J. Washington, who turns down the 3, gets in the lane, flips it up with a right hand. Nick Richards finds P.J. Washington under the basket, and P.J. puts it in and 1. And Jokic looks at him, and he is really incredulous now. I don't know who the foul is going to be called on. But I've learned now, but that was called on Jokic. But he did that earlier and didn't have any foul, so I'm not sure. I guess that was called on Jokic that time.
So the Hornets will be in the bonus for the final 5:32 of our second quarter.
P.J. Washington at the free throw line, and he hits. It's shaping up to be one of those games for P.J. Washington. You know, he has them from time to time. Murray hands that to Joker. Back to Murray. Murray at the elbow. Pulls up. That's good.
Murray, like Michael Porter Jr., missed an entire NBA season recovering from an injury.
Scores 42 to 44. Missed shot by the Hornets. Murray bringing it down. Finds Jokic. He's too hard to handle when you let him get that deep. There, Nick. Tied up 44-44. 4:56. Like I said, Jokic hadn't scored at the beginning of the second. But I told you he'll have about 25 points. Nice move by Cody Martin. Faked the toss out and went right down the lane. Michael Porter Jr. being guarded now by Nick. He pulls up over Nick and says, "You can't guard me, young man." He puts another two in the basket. It is tied up again. 46-46 with 4 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Nick Richards tries to do a backdoor pass to Gordon Hayward. It is unsuccessful. Now Murray with it for Denver. Slows it down, being guarded by PJ. He's knocked off by Jokic. Now Nick.
4 minutes of our first half. And Gordon fouls Gordon.
That would have been Nick Richards guarding Murray, but Murray gave that pass to Gordon, and Gordon went to the basket. He picked up the foul, so he'll be at the free throw line.
It's his second bucket of the season. All right, Dell, explain this to me. You got Aaron Gordon, been in the league for 10 years. He spent 6.5 years in Orlando, now 3.5 in Denver. He is by far a more prolific dunker as he's aging in Denver. Averages over 2 dunks per ball game. I'm
going to go ahead and give him 48 points because he's not going to miss these free throws. Well, I'm going to give them 48 points. The Hornets settling on 46.
His own kind of primary guy and do a lot on his own. But now you've got Jokic drawing a lot of attention. He's able to leak out. Backdoor cuts.
3 minutes, 59 seconds left in the second quarter. 3 minutes and 59 seconds. Oh my gosh. A missed free throw. So I'll just leave 48 up right now, even though it's 47. Gordon Hayward finds Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges finds Nick Richards. He wants to go strong, but he's stopped. Nick's still able to put that in over Jokic. Hornets actually in the lead. I know my score is off. Murray dribbles to his right. He's going to be double teamed. Skip pass. Long three-pointer by Porter, and it is just as good as the other ones he shot. Denver Nuggets go up by 2. Ish Smith finds Gordon. Gordon loses it to Nick Richards. Nick Richards able to put it in again, though. Same side, same result. It's tied up again, 50-50. Both teams averaging 25 points a quarter now. Nearly a turnover there by Pope. Caldwell Pope. See, some guys' names you say just don't sound right if you don't say their first name. Like Pope, you know, we got to say Caldwell Pope. Murray, right down the lane, kicks that out. Michael Porter Jr. turns down the 3, goes to the basket. And a charge is going to be called. Ish Smith says, hey, it's about time. It's about time.
Jerseys, Hornet jerseys right there. Ish says, all right, here we go. I'm going to try it again. Looks back and goes, yeah, I got that one right.
Well, just fitting. We've got the Liver Much boys back together again. That we're taking charges, doing the scrappy things. Ish and Cody represent.
Ish, wow, finds Miles Bridges hiding under the basket, and Miles flushes that one.
We're ready for that zone, and Bridges gets lost in the baseline. Ish knew where he was in a punch.
An elegant ferocity. Hornets back up a pair.
Murray
Rebounding Nick Richards.
misses his jumper, gets it out to Ish Smith. Ish Smith trying to find someone. Nobody's following him.
Final 2 minutes here.
He settles down on the left side of the court, asking Nick Richards to come out and set a screen. Ish gets in the lane, throws it up, but Nick Richards couldn't slam it through, gets his own rebound. He gets it to Miles, and Miles says, that's how you do it, baby. That's how you do it. But good assist. And they try to do it at the other end, but it doesn't work. Lead pass out to Gordon, and Gordon slams another one. What's up? Let's go, Hornets. 1 minute, 41 seconds. Hey, I know. Calm down, coach. Calm down, coach. Calm down, coach. Yeah, I know it's fool's gold. All right, Murray with the ball, being guarded by the smaller. And another block by the Hornets. Ish Smith crosses over. He is fouled going to the basket. And the Charlotte Hornets are not letting anything get close to the basket down at the other end. Not without swiping it out of there.
Where's Miles? Where's my guy? There he is. Front of the rim. Boom. Throws that one down. And then you get the turnover the block. There's Gordon with clean air.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Got a little carried away right there. Hey, a lot of action happening in a short period of time. All of it for the good guys in teal and purple.
It's 1 for 1.
And the elder statesman, Ish Smith, hits both Hornets, leading by 8. With a minute and 14 seconds on the clock. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? Hornets lead by 4 by the time when the halftime gets here. Jokic gets it down to Gordon for an easy slam. It's already 6 with a minute. And the Hornets slow it all the way down. 55 minutes on the clock, but they only have 10 seconds to shoot. Ish to the basket, finds Gordon. Gordon, crossover dribble, goes to the basket, stops. And it goes between Nick Richards' hands. Jokic comes down all the way to the basket. Easy lay. What did I say? What did I say, ladies and gentlemen? Hornets maybe lead by 4 at halftime.
Jokic looks like he's just slinging the ball up around the basket.
37.1 points or seconds left. But the Hornets only got 20 seconds to shoot. Can they score one more? Can they score again? Wow. Miles to the basket. He's claiming he was fouled. But that ball's still going to be Hornets with 12 seconds to shoot, 25.7 seconds left in the half. Hey, at this point, will the Hornets even lead at halftime? McGowan kicks it out to Ish Smith, not the shooter. Only 5 seconds to shoot. Ish Smith finds the basket. 15.4 seconds left in the first half. Hornets leading by 6.
Hornets lead by 6. Final possession of their first.
Run them off the 3. Don't give him a 3. Murray, step back. It stays on the ground. Oh, he finds his way around. And the time is done. End of the second half. Excuse me, first half. And the Hornets lead by 6.
13 of 19 from the field. They flex their muscle and go to that locker room feeling really good about themselves. Nick Richards, a man among boys, 10 points, 6 rebounds.
So what is it, 54? Is that the score? 54 to 60 is your halftime score, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, hey, yeah, the Hornets played a very good half right there.
Literally, you guys had a couple really good possessions to end this half. How are you guys keeping momentum on your side?
Let's start this little halftime shindig or shingding with the box scores. All right, for the Denver Nuggets. Hang on just a second, everybody. Only one person in here. Hey, I appreciate that one person for stopping by and hanging out. And we'll check to see if I got a like so I can give that person the like button. All right, Gordon This is Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon has 8 points. Michael Porter Jr. 13 points. He has 2 personal fouls. Jokic has 8 points. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, like I could have sworn that Jokic fouled PJ Washington one time. We talked about that, like under the basket. But as you can see right here, Jokic has no personal fouls. I don't know what that's about. I'm sorry. I thought he had one in the first half, but they have not put one personal foul beside Jokic. I don't know what this is, guys. I don't know. It says he has no fouls. I don't know what to say. All right, but anyway, Murray has 9 points, 1 foul. All right, Najee has not scored. He does have 3 fouls. Watson has 2 off the bench. Braun has 8 points, and Strother has 6 points. For the good guys, the Hornets, Miller, 4 points. He was hurt sometime. He was hurt in the first quarter and actually hasn't been back out there yet, but he is on the bench. Gordon Hayward, 8 points. Miles Bridges with 14. Nick Richards has 10. Nick Smith Jr. with 4. PJ Washington, 16. Cody Martin, first action of the year and most of last year, has 4 points. And no one in foul trouble. Mensah does have 2. And that's getting away with me, as my mom used to say. That's getting away with me that Jokic has no fouls, and I could have look. He was even complaining about the call. Like, I don't know, bro. That's getting to me. Like, I thought right now he has 3 fouls, but they're saying he doesn't have any. Tragedy. All right, Hornets shooting 58% from the field. As you can see right there, Denver Nuggets 46.7. 3-point shooting, keeping the Nuggets in it. They are 7 of 14 for 50%. Hornets only 20%. They've hit 2. Free throws, 5 of 6 for Denver. They are shooting 83.3, which is very good. But what is excellent is the Hornets have hit all their free throws. They're 10 of 10. Rebounding, the edge now goes to the Hornets by 2, 19 to 17. The Hornets have 17 assists, and I'm telling you that is because Terry Rozier is not there, and the Hornets have to move the ball around. I'm telling you why we don't see that. Why all my teams don't see it. The Hornets, the Tar Heels. Now the Tar Heels are doing a little bit better, because once again we don't have we don't have Caleb Love out there doing all the shooting and being the ISO guy. But anyway, we'll talk about them later on my next stream. Yeah, the assists, 17. Can the Hornets double that? That would be amazing. That would be amazing for the Hornets to end up with 34 assists. Like, that's never heard of. Blocks. 8 blocks by the Hornets, protecting that rim down there. Total turnovers by both teams, 12 to 9. The Hornets are on the positive end of that. Points in the paint go to the Hornets, largest lead by 10. And yeah, Hornets played a very good first half. Will it last? If I was a betting man like Sebastian, I would say no, it's not going to last for the Hornets. So I still say your money is safe. Your money is safe, Sebastian, if he's still in here. All right, did anybody hit that like button? No, still not 1 like. I'm trying my best, but one good thing, I only got 2 more views to get to hit that 30 that I said I was looking for. So we're almost there, baby. Almost there. Yeah, you know what? I need to get more hype. I need to get a little bit more hype and go crazy, because when I did that, that's when I had a little bit of action in here. So let me I'm gonna do that a couple of times and just see what happens. All right. While we're doing that, or while we're waiting for the show to begin again, you know what? Let me. Yeah, I could. I'm gonna put this. Hang on. Let me get this straight. Yeah, let's put the. Let's put these scores from other teams on the screen also. All right, that's good enough right there. All right, so Orlando leading the Indiana Pacers 70-56. That Orlando team has improved immensely. Houston still struggling. They are trailing New Orleans 47-51. Memphis trailing Atlanta 34-39. Detroit, like I said, Detroit, they got that big. You know what? Hang on just a second, everybody. I'm gonna go to this game and see if I can find the guy I was talking about. The Hornets could have gotten Williams and traded all our big guys out of there. Now Nick is playing a lot better than he was a couple of years ago, but yeah, we could have got rid of him and had these two young guys. Let's see if I can find him. Is it Cunningham? It's not Thompson, not Bogdanovich. Stewart. I don't know. Is it Stewart? Nope. No, Stewart's the crazy guy. It's not Stewart. And it's not Cunningham. Cunningham is the that was a big pick for the Pistons. Bagley, Harris, Knox, Burks, Sasser. They got Wiseman too. Is it Sasser? 6'2"? Nope, not Sasser. Who am I looking for? Some of you guys know. And it's not Ivy. Is it Wise? It's not Wiseman. No, Wiseman was the kid that was with the yeah. He was the kid that was with the Warriors. Golden State. Who is this? Is it Burks? Nah, not Burks. I cannot remember the kid's name, and I'm pretty sure he was drafted by the Pistons. I knew it wasn't him. We'll find him. It's not Ivy. Nope. I knew who Ivy was. All right, so it's none of these guys. Bogdanovich is not him. Bagley, I know Bagley. That was the kid we had, right? No, not him. That's the kid from Duke. Shoot, did they trade him? Jay Harris? Not Harris. Nah, this is a Caucasian right there. I'm gonna find them, guys. It can't be Knox. And maybe I'm wrong. And not Killian. I could have sworn. that Piston picked him up. The Pistons picked him up. He's a dark-skinned kid. Burks, already looked at Burks, right? Have Knox. It ain't K Knox. Alright, they got a lot of light-skinned boys on here. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I could have sworn that the Pistons got him. And the Pistons may have got him and traded him. But I didn't think so. Alright, well, couldn't find the young man I was thinking about. But that's okay. Alright, so
Whatever the holidays mean to you.
Hornets in the lead right now, and we'll be right back. I'm sure things will get jumping right after this commercial. And I'll be right back. So, hey, come and join me. And all those people hit that like button. You're going to get one of these. Let me check that before I take a little break. Still no likes. They don't like me. They don't like me. And that's okay. That's okay. All right. I'll be right back. Thank you guys, the ones who are here, for stopping by.
Ball of Brandon Miller. Who else wants to fire it up there? Jokic left it short.
All right, with 10 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock in the third, the Hornets still with a 6-point lead and a turnover right there. Turnover by the Hornets. That ball goes off of Nick Richards. Pass from Ish Smith. Murray and the Denver Nuggets will score this time. Murray has the ball out. It gets to the Jokic. Jokic, easy score.
Jokic shot the window and in. He's now in double figures. He is on pace for yet another triple-double.
Ish Smith brings the ball down. Now he goes to his left. Gets to the elbow. Weaves through. Turns back around. Throws that one up. Is off the mark. Rebound. Murray brings the ball down for the Denver Nuggets. Crosses over at the three. Turns. Shoots it. Floater. And it is going to be a foul called on Ish Smith. And the Denver Nuggets just say, we're gonna take our time. We're gonna claw, not claw away. You know, we're just gonna ease our way back up, take this lead, and then at the end of the third quarter, we will not relinquish it. 9 minutes 29 seconds on the clock. Murray, first free throw is good.
Thank you. Good stuff. Yeah, taking down the world champs. It's not gonna be a walk in the park.
Murray hits both.
Last night, he actually missed a pair.
It is now a 2-point game. Hornets need a score right here. Haywood drives the baseline. He is fouled.
Is pushed along the baseline by Jokic.
And I think they said this was before the shot, and Haywood tried to shoot this one. We say that because he had 2 fouls called on him, and he decided to pass the ball instead of shooting. Could have been to the free throw line or at the free throw line. 19-17 on the clock. The Hornets get it in. Haywood, baseline, decided better about it. Still has not passed the ball. Travels, but it was not called. Stripped. That's what you get when you go ISO all the time. Pass the ball one time. Jokic brings it beyond the 3-point line. He finds Murray for 3. It's good. And the only team that has scored since halftime has been the Denver Nuggets.
Jokic and Murray, they do so much in the fast break game.
Miles Bridges goes strong to the basket. His layup is short. Rebound Murray. Finds Jokic. Jokic kicks that out to Michael Porter Jr. His jumper is off, but he gets his rebound. Goes strong to the basket. And it is tipped in by Gordon. And the Nuggets come out and show why they are defending champions.
It's time to light up.
They erased the lead that was held by the Hornets by 6, and now they lead by 3.
With the capability
and there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
and technology to help bring
there it is. I thought it would. I thought the Hornets would hang on to that lead a little bit longer, but we'll see. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. We got a timeout right now. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. When they come back, if the Hornets can score, then they might hang in there with them. If the Nuggets score before the Hornets score, it's over. It's over. Hornets will not be able to come back and hang in there with them. We're just not built like that. We're not built like that. Plus, I changed shirts, so I may have jinxed the team. I may have jinxed them. Look, if they score, if Denver score first, I'm going to put back on my Nike shirt. I got to take this Hornets off. That's what it is. It's a jinx. I jinxed them. All right, top 2 scorers for each team. For the Denver Nuggets, Murray with 14, Michael Porter Jr. 13, and Jokic with 10. I said Jokic will have 25 points by the end of the game. 25 points or more. For the Charlotte Hornets, P.J. Washington off the bench with 16 points. Miles Bridges with 14 and Nick Richards with 10. I should just go change right now. Because if they get this one more point, that's it. That's it. Like, they getting ready to run away with it. Ashley Shamity. Oh my gosh, 2 likes. 2 likes. Here's for the 2 likes. Here's for first like. And the second. Whoever it was hit the like button. Thank you for hitting the like button, and that was for you.
Containing games and activities, pajamas, board games, boards and books and blankets and swaddle. So a Merry Terry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Terry Christmas. That's what it's all about.
All right, Gordon Hayward brings the ball down. He finds, this is going to be Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges gets into the lane. His shot is short.
Players, front office, everyone contributes.
Hornets could not score right there. If the Denver Nuggets score right here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I'm going to change shirts. Michael Porter Jr. with the ball up top, finds Jokic. Back to Michael Porter. He steps back behind the 3, finds Jokic. Jokic takes a 3. That's off the mark. Rebound, Miles Bridges. Finds McGowan's. McGowan's can't score. Nick Richards with the rebound. Probably was fouled, but it was not called. McGowan's comes back and fouls Murray, trying to get that rebound. Missed layups by the Hornet. Missed layup by the Hornet. Needed that one.
Now with the second quarter, the Hornets were 13 out of 19. That's 68%.
That was on the floor, so Murray walks it across the half-court mark. He finds Gordon. Michael Porter Jr. gets it to Jokic. Jokic picks up his dribble. Porter Jr. to the basket. Easy lay. And I'm gone, ladies and gentlemen.
Spread, no one in the paint. Jokic over the top of the defense. Throwing Porter Jr. open.
10 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists for Jokic. Oh my goodness, another turnover. Murray against his former mate. Score the goal.
Spacing bad on that play. Porter Jr. able to tip it away. Murray.
All right, I had to go change shirts. Ish Smith gets into the lane. Fall-away jumper is no good. The Hornets are ice cold right now. They are trailing by 7. Have not scored since the second half began. It is 6:42 on the clock.
Wonderful defense by Miles.
And Gordon scores again for the Nuggets.
And the Hornets have to call another timeout. Good job. Hornets stuck on 60 for the last 20 minutes. It's a 15-0 run for Denver.
My darling granddaughter, when I was your age, I was
You just never know what these. Well, if you're not a Hornet, you might never know. All right. If you're a Hornet, then you know. Yeah. If you know, you know. All right. And we know. Okay. Love my Hornets to death, but we're just not that team. Just not that team. You know, heck, even with all our guys, we're still just not that team yet. Don't know when LaMelo Ball is going to get back. Terry Rozier is hurt. He's out. Mark Williams, he's been out for an exceptional amount of time. Don't know when he's going to come back. We do have one kid back that hasn't played in almost 2 years, a year and a half. That's Cody Martin. He's played a little bit tonight. He's got 4 points. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, the Hornets we're just going to struggle again. 7 wins. 7 wins. 7 wins. And then our injuries come at the wrong time, obviously. I'm surprised. Don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm surprised Gordon Hayward has not been hurt and has played in basically every game. Not this is my for Gordon Hayward, but other than that, for the Hornets, we just cannot stay well, cannot stay healthy.
The game is on. Are you kidding me? Be here for the moments that shape our season. Dream the Hornets all season long.
All right, yep, had to change my shirt. I was feeling too good. Went and put on my Hornet shirt, and since I put on my Hornet shirt, the Hornets have not scored yet. Hornets had 60 points at halftime. There's 6 minutes and 32 seconds left in the third quarter, and the Hornets had not scored yet.
Let's say American Soul Group, Frankie Beverly and Mays.
Dang, Frankie Beverly's still trying to sing.
Hey, Goodell.
Yeah.
Now you're talking my language there.
You make me happy.
So the Hornets have the
I wish the Hornets could make me happy right here. All right, here we go. Ish Smith brings the ball across the timeline. Still with the ball in his hand. Now P.J. Washington finds Miles Bridges. He hadn't been able to hit those little bitty shots. Those little close shots. P.J.'s off the mark with his 3. Michael Porter Jr. brings it down the left side. Murray with another layup. And now there's the 11-point lead. Ish Smith Jr. brings it over to the right side. I guess this is a setup play.
And oh, good news. This is going to stop the clock and put a Hornet at the free throw line.
A defensive 3-second call. Yeah, and then you put Miles Bridges up there. Is he the best choice? Yeah, I guess so. Actually, he is. He is. Gordon Hayward has been off a little bit, so you can't put Gordon up there.
Who's going to step up, shoot that free throw? Miles backed into it.
Hornets get the ball in. Want to do that back door, but it did not work. Ish Smith finds Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges finds Nick Richards. This time it's blocked. Murray between the legs, 3-point shot, off the mark, rebound. P.J. Washington finds Ish Smith. Ish Smith to P.J. Washington. Ball is stripped, goes off P.J. and the Hornets still without a field goal after the halftime. After the end of the second quarter, the Hornets have not scored from the field yet. That 1 point, free throw. And that was a technical free throw, defensive foul. Defensive 3 seconds. Murray to the basket.
Murray. Best ever come out of Kitchener, Ontario. Without a doubt, he's got 11 in the quarter.
Yeah, the Hornets should have never went in for halftime. Miles Bridges drives. He can't find the basket. Michael Porter Jr. comes out with it, wants to pull up. He does pull up. Hits another one. And the Hornets, just like that, ladies and gentlemen. They're like, this is what everybody was thinking was going to happen to begin with in the first half. And just like that. Wow. Hornets lose, turn the ball over again. Murray misses, this time from 3-point land. Gordon Hayward comes down, drives, tries to get that to Nick Smith Jr. He can't handle it. Another turnover by the Hornets.
Gordon needs a rest. Also coming out of the ball game is Smith. Nick Smith Jr. comes in along with Cody Martin.
And Coach Clifford just can't find anybody.
And oh my goodness, Reggie Jackson broke his
Steph Curry rule. Didn't get to the sports table on time. I saw that. Walked right up casually.
3 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. This got to be some type of record. If the Hornets can't score in this quarter, it's got to be a record. Wow, Porter from beyond the Spectrum logo hits another three.
5 for 7 from behind the arc. Hornets as a team have only made 2. That's a huge difference in our game.
Miles Bridges crossover going to the basket. He's fouled.
Miles Bridges with a made-up mind knew he was going to get fouled, and he'll go to the line.
And I know this sounds bad, ladies and gentlemen, but this is it. The Hornets, we cannot come back from this. Not with the guys we got playing. Like, I don't know what happened to the Hornets after halftime, but we have not been able to score. Anything from the field. The 2 points we've had, because remember, I don't know if you weren't here, the Hornets were leading the game at halftime with 60. It was 60 to 54. Since then, the Hornets have only scored, if we hit this one, 3 points. One was a technical foul, and the other 2, Miles Bridges just hit him. 3 minutes, 22 seconds left in the third. Reggie Jackson gets to the Jokic. Jokic hands it off to Michael Porter Jr., who is scoring however he wants. He misses that one, however. Nick Smith Jr. with the rebound. Gets at the Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges back to Nick Smith Jr. Calls for the screen. Screen is set. Elbow shot. Nick Richards gets the rebound. Finds Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. still can't score. Gets his own rebound again. Layup is no good, but he's fouled on the play. He's upset with himself because of the 3 bunny shots that he missed. The only good thing that's happening right now is the clock is not moving because the Hornets are down big and down bad. Nick Smith Jr. on the line, 2 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock. That is the 4th point that the Hornets have scored since halftime. And there's 2 minutes and 51 seconds left in the third quarter.
Bring these mascots all together. The best team in smart home security. CBI.
Nick Smith Jr., yeah, that's him looking a little bit different today with his hair blown out. Hits both of his free throws. Hornets now with 5 points since halftime. But 5 points is better than no points. Porter finally misses the 3. Rebound. P.J. Washington brings it down himself. Finds Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges kicks that to P.J. for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound. Caldwell Pope gets it to Reggie Jackson on the right side. Reggie Jackson between his legs 2 times. Shoots over the twin. Misses it. And that is Cody Martin. Misses it. And the Hornets, Mensah comes out there with a rebound. Michael Porter Jr. steps behind the 3-point line. Misses. Hornets can't buy a basket. 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock. There's your score right there, 79-65. Reggie Jackson gets it to Caldwell Pope. Back to Reggie Jackson. They find Najee in the lane. Almost a turnover, and it is a turnover. P.J. Washington finds Cody Martin. Cody Martin not used to shooting threes now. Hadn't been in any action for a while. Goes to the basket. Tries to lay it up with his left hand on the right side and got it blocked. Caldwell Pope says, let's stop this back and forth, and he hits a 3. Hornets 82-65. P.J. Washington still with the ball in his hand. Goes strong to the basket. It's stripped. Mensah got his hands on it. Doesn't want to let it go. It's going to be a jump ball. Mensah and Watson, excuse me.
Now stay with us after the third quarter for the fast break presented by the Fresh Market with Ashley and Terrence.
Sebastian, I told you had nothing to worry about. 65-82 is the score. Mensah and Watson is going to be jumping for this jump ball. 1:05 left in the third. Mr. Ref trying to get everybody right. Throw the ball up, bro. What are you doing? The Hornets get it. Miles Bridges with 5 seconds on the clock. Goes strong to the basket. Oh my gosh. First shot from the field for the Hornets. Yep, first field goal.
Tough runner by Bridges to get that one to go down.
Hornets getting all the bad stuff out of the way for a joyous fourth quarter.
Easy layup from the low screen right there by Najee. Nick Smith Jr. finds Cody Martin. Miles Bridges kicks it back out to Nick Smith Jr. Behind the back, crosses, kicks that to P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington down the lane. Nice move. And that is twice from the field. The Hornets have scored since halftime. And it's only 25 seconds left in the quarter.
Gotta do it with this unit on the floor for Michael Malone's team.
Najee with the ball, looking for someone to hand it to. Finally has to put it on the floor. Finds Swat. What's his name? Shot missed by the Denver Nuggets. Rebound, PJ. Gets it to Miles. Miles takes a long three at the end of the third. He misses. And there's your score right there, ladies and gentlemen. 84-69. Very impotent quarter as far as offense goes by the Hornets. And only as the best commentators in the world say the Hornets are only down 15 only. Wow. All right, so let's take a look at the damage that has occurred. First of all, yeah, you can see it, ladies and gentlemen. The Hornets were outscored 30-9 in the third quarter. 30-9. Like we couldn't hit anything. Couldn't hit anything. There was a lot of turnovers. So let's go straight to the team stats right here. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna go to the team stats. Let's change. Let's do a little bit of transitioning. All right, now the Hornets from the field shooting 40%, and the Nuggets 46.5. That's look, that Jokic wasn't doing any damage. He wasn't even out there for the most part. 3-point shooting, Hornets terrible, 13.3%, 2 for 5. And I guarantee if we check, most of that's coming from Miles Bridges. Well, Miles and P.J. Washington. Where the Nuggets are shooting 11 for 24 for 45.8. That's great. Free throw shooting. Hornets still have not missed a free throw. 15 of 15. That's one good thing. But the Nuggets shooting 87.5%. They've only missed one. Rebounding exactly the same. The Hornets. The Hornets at halftime, if I'm not mistaken, had I thought it was 17, but evidently it was like 14 assists. All right, but right now they only have 16, so they only have like a couple of assists since halftime. I'm telling you, that's one of the things, right? That's one of the problems right there. I don't know what has happened. We have not sharing the ball right. Turnovers, Hornets now have 14. That hurt us a whole lot. And the largest lead by the Nuggets, which occurred in the third, 18 points. Unbelievable. All right, so fourth quarter has begun. P.J. Washington goes strong to the basket. He is fouled.
The thing the Hornets have done all game long is get fouled and go to the line.
Yeah.
Hornets have, well, after these 2 free throws, they will have attempted more than twice the amount of free throws as the defending champion Denver Nuggets.
It's amazing how well the Hornets have shot the free throw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You just jinxed them. You just jinxed them, Dale.
Big problem.
I'll let you slide, but you just jinxed them. Boom. Oh, he hit it.
Hornets are now 16 for 16 at the line. They came into this game shooting 79.8%, which would be the second best percentage mark in the history of the franchise.
There it is. Can't talk about it too much.
Jackson, Watson, Najee.
All right, Hornets down 14. Strother misses. Rebound. Hornets. Nick Smith Jr. finds PJ. PJ to the basket. Foul not called. McGowan's. Come on, ref. At least give that to us. Dang.
And whose ball? The original call was Denver ball.
Didn't call the foul. At least give that to the Hornets. Wow. That didn't go off of them? I guess not. They couldn't see it. All right, was it Najee? And McGowan's jump. Just don't let them nobody take off, baby. Don't let them take off and get it easy. Nick Smith Jr. saves it. He's in the corner. Gets that to McGowan. McGowan goes strong to the basket. That's blocked. Smith finds it. And a foul is going to be called. I think that might be called on Braun. But Nick Richards will go to the free throw line. That might be called on Najee. Hey, whatever way the Hornets can score, that's how they're going to have to score. Go to the basket strong. Looks like the ref will give you a call. Well, at least they'll not give you a call, but they will call. But you got to score. And Nick Richards hits his first. We're in Charlotte, ladies and gentlemen. The Spectrum Center. And we are playing the defending NBA champions, Denver Nuggets. Nick misses the second. Gotta have them all, baby. Gotta have them all. Reggie Jackson gets into the lane. Almost travels. Fall away jumper is good. 10 minutes, 45 seconds left in this game. 86-71. Hornets did have the lead at halftime and then could not score. Period.
I feel uncomfortable saying this, but the stats say that
like could not score. Didn't get a field goal until it was about maybe 1.5 minutes left on the clock, maybe 2 in the third quarter. Got a few free throws, but did not score from the field until about 2 minutes on the clock. Meanwhile, the Denver Nuggets, defending champions, scored plenty. It is now 86-71 Hornets. Smith drives, gets to the lane. Thought he was going to draw a foul right there. Washington drives, shoots. It is short, like a couple of them have been for the Hornets.
15-point game.
Yeah, I know my score is wrong. I'll change it here. Secondly, Strother misses a 3. PJ Washington brings the ball down. Don't try to do too much, PJ. He passes it to Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. A lot of dribbling, spin move. Jumper is good. 9:54 left in the game. Reggie Jackson brings it across half court. 15 seconds to shoot. He is tripped.
Nick Smith gets called for tripping Reggie Jackson. First team foul for the Hornets.
Nick Smith Jr. is incredulous.
Fourth quarter. Hornets began the game with
yeah, brother been reading the dictionary.
Turned an ankle. We haven't seen him
Reggie Jackson crossover, loses the ball momentarily, gets it back. Get your hands up, Nick. Stop reaching. Strother gets it back to Reggie Jackson. Jumper, no good, but Braun gets the rebound. He misses. Ish Smith finds PJ behind three, and he misses. The Hornets are going to live and die by the three, brother. You better believe that. Braun to the basket is blocked, but followed up by Strother. Strother.
At this point in time of the game.
Hornets, like I said, they were down for it. They were game at the beginning of this game, but Nick Smith Jr. for three. Oh, Nick Smith Jr. hits a three needed by the Hornets. I think that's only our third three. Najee hands that to Braun. Braun, he shoots a three. It's good. They get it right back. 8 minutes and 35 seconds left in this game. Ish Smith finds Nick Richards under the basket. He can't hit the little, what do you call it, a reverse lay, but he's fouled on the play.
11 points, 11 rebounds.
Yeah, all Hornets fans were excited about the end of the second quarter because the Hornets went on a flourish of offensive goodness, and we left it all in the locker room. And we also left our free throw shooting skills because the Hornets were 100% from behind the line until this fourth quarter, and now they are missing their free throws. And this is the only way they are scoring right now, ladies and gentlemen. You got to hit those. Nick hits his second. Nick Richards hits his second.
What else we got going? Sacramento and finish in Chicago.
Denver. Reggie Jackson off the mark, gets his hand on the rebound. Nick Richards finds the rebound and gets it to, wow, we can't hit that either.
I will say this.
Ish Smith dropped it off to P.J. Washington, and he couldn't hit the layup. It was well defended, and it goes out of bounds to the Hornets. 77-91 is the score. Hornets trailing the Nuggets. Defending champs. Hornets trailing by 14. It's 14 seconds on the clock. Ball goes to the Hornets. Trying to find it. Should have got it in right there. Finally getting in. Gordon Hayward back in the game. Also Cody Martin. 7 seconds to shoot in the wrong person's hand. Cody Martin gets his man to get in the air. Wanted to pass that one, went ahead and shot it and scored. So let's try a little reverse psychology on these guys. And maybe they can score. Timeout called by the Nuggets. Great timeout if you ask me. And I think the coach may get those starters back in there. Joker has taken a long break. So has Michael Porter Jr. and he has lit us up. But yeah, that third quarter was the story for the Hornets and for the Denver Nuggets, because they ran off a lot of points right there. Like I said, they went 30 for 9. It was a 30-9 run in the third quarter. At one point, we weren't even sure that the Hornets were going to score any points from the field. All right, Jokic. I still can't believe Jokic. All right, they gave him one personal foul. No, he's got 4. That's what I was saying. Like, what? Was I looking at the wrong? I couldn't have been looking at the wrong. No, I couldn't have been looking at the wrong stat line. Yeah, Jokic has 4. But I swear they didn't have it up there last time. There's no way they had it on there. All right, anyway. Top scorers for the Denver Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr. with 21. He is 5 of 8 from behind the arc. Murray has 20 and Jokic has 10. I may be wrong with the 25 for Jokic. He has 8 rebounds and 9 assists though. For the Charlotte Hornets, Miles Bridges and P.J. Washington both have 19 points. Nick Richards has 12. No one on the Hornets team is in foul trouble. Najee and Jokic both have 4. But with only 7 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock, a 12-point lead, I don't think the Denver Nuggets are worried about the fouls that some of the guys have, some of the starters have. 40 views. Oh my gosh, I might get 50. Who knows? Here we go. Jokic back in the game.
Jokic back in with Jamal Murray. 3 subs surround them for Denver.
Denver with the ball. Jokic with it right now. Looking to pass it. Wants that back door. Strother gets it back to Jokic. Jokic. Jumper is too easy. And Jokic scores. 93-79 is the score.
Hornets are going to be in the bonus for the remainder of regulation.
So that means you only shoot outside when you have to. Go to the basket. Gordon Hayward gets into the lane, misses the jumper. Rebound Murray. He almost doubles. Jokic hands that off to Pope. Actually, that was not Pope. Murray rims out on him. Rebound Bridges. Bridges brings it down the right side. He's squirreling his way in, finds Nick Richards. Cody Martin finds and wide open Miles Bridges, who will not stop shooting the 3. Will not stop shooting the 3. Even though he's shooting a terrible percentage from there tonight. Best percentage going to the basket. And just wants to shoot the 3. Miles Bridges hands this off to Nick Smith Jr. He rattles in the 3. So he maybe should be shooting the 3. I think he has the best percentage from the field for the Hornets. From behind the arc, that is. All right, I'll change the score on a dead ball. Jokic hands this off to Murray. Murray behind the back pass to Jokic. He finds a wide open Braun for 3. Off the mark, rebound. Miles Bridges gets it to Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. wants to take his man and he dribbles it off his foot.
2 more starters coming in for Denver. Kentavious Caldwell, Pope, and Aaron Gordon.
And the starters come back in for the Denver Nuggets. They're like, hey, let's, we ain't gonna take any chances. Right there. Let's go ahead and blow this thing out.
Denver's next game will be at home Christmas Day. They're going to take on the Golden State Warriors.
Denver Nuggets turn it over. You don't get this ball out of Nick Smith Jr.'s hands. He's going to shoot it. Gordon kicks it to Miles Bridges for another 3. Oh, he hits one. Miles Bridges, never been afraid to take a 3. Never saw a 3 he didn't like. Cody Martin. They get it to Jokic. Jokic, layup is missed. Rebound. Nick Richards throws it down the court and turns it over. And Murray stops behind the 3 and says, look, that's what happens, boy. This time he gets it. He misses the 3. Move the ball. Somebody's got to be open. Nick Smith Jr. for 3. It's good. Get a TO, Denver. Get a TO, baby. And they don't. They bring it down. Gordon under the basket, being guarded by Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges slaps it out of his hand, slaps it again, and finally he's going to get called for a foul.
That's a good foul right there. Good D. You got a strip and a block away, just falls right to the lap. Gordon right here, drawn off count of D, pitches it right back to the rookie in rhythm.
This is the first time I've seen the Hornets try to find the hot guy. You know what I'm saying? And no, they don't try to find the hot guy when Terry's out there. Terry has the ball in his hand. You know what I'm saying? That's different. You don't find the hot guy that way. Like you bring the ball down and you know one guy is hot from behind the three and he's open, you get him the ball. Hornets don't usually do that. It's just whoever's open takes the three. You know what I'm saying? Like Miles Bridges is not hot from behind the three, but Miles Bridges is going to shoot it regardless because he's wide open. And I get it. I get it.
Dangerous Michael Porter Jr. back in for Denver. Best thing that can happen for Cody Martin right now is he wake up tomorrow and feel just like he does today.
Gordon at the line.
Or even better.
Rattles in both.
Gordon makes a pair.
Hornets bring the ball down. Nick Smith Jr. finds Gordon Hayward. P.J. Washington now with the ball, trying to decide what to do with it. Nick Smith Jr. Oh my gosh! Nick Smith Jr. is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. And he's got that look in his eye. He's got that look in his eye like, I'm a rookie and I don't know I'm supposed to be afraid right here. But he's not. Jokic with the ball. He's looking for a pass, hands after Murray. Murray gets it back to Jokic. Jokic's like, I got this for you guys. I got it. Calm down. 2 more for Jokic. Gordon Hayward finds PJ. They're trying to get it to Nick Smith Jr. again. But look, just get it to the open guy. That ball's going to be out on Denver. PJ Washington, the wrong guy to make a pass. Throws it off of a would-be defender.
14-point fourth quarter for Nick Smith Jr.
Hornets trying to get the ball in. Call the timeout.
And did the Hornets catch a break or did they catch a break?
That was definitely 6 seconds. Set a screen, coach. Get a. They're not, but they don't set screens in the pros. They just try to get open. But this is more like you're open, Nick. They finally get it in. Nick Richards finds PJ. PJ, go to the basket strong. Why'd you stop? It's good if it goes. Nick Smith Jr. can't miss. He can't miss. The young man has a look in his eye like he can swallow a box of nails right now. Jokic kicks that. Caldwell Pope misses. Rebound. Gordon. They get it to Miles Bridges. It's 97-94, ladies and gentlemen. Who shot that? Nick Smith shot that. Murray. They've been in big games like this. They get it to their guy. Foul's going to be called, guaranteed. Offensive foul on Jokic, and Jokic is definitely incredulous now. He can't believe it. Heck, I can't believe it. Okay, he got one change. I knew he had some foul. Nick Smith Jr. can't hit that one. Yeah. But still, you got to run an offense now. Still, you got to run an offense. I know he's hot, but.
It's going to be a foul on Nick Richards. Trying to wall off Jokic.
3-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left on this clock. Sebastian, I still say you have nothing to worry about.
Just that good here in the fourth.
Michael Porter Jr. gets that to Jokic. Jokic spin move. Nick Smith is hit. Nick Richards is hit in the face.
Looks one way, spins the other.
P.J. Washington finds Miles Bridges. Look for your shot, Miles. Go to the basket. Oh, come on. Wow. This is like one-on-one, though. P.J. Washington for three. And it is missed. 1 minute, 34 seconds on the clock. It's a steal by the Hornets. P.J. Washington, will you make the right decision? Gets it to Gordon. Gordon. Oh, come on, ref, really? Are you serious? What? The offensive fouls you called that an offense? Let me see again.
Gordon just grabbed it. He had
All right.
right to, thought he had an opening.
All right. Dang. I mean, he had the spot. I can't argue with that. But I want to.
Now an official timeout.
Because the other ones, boy, I tell you, were like, the one you called, the first one you called on Ish Smith and didn't change that one. $99.94, ladies and gentlemen, with 1 minute and 23 seconds on the clock. I'm telling you, after the third quarter output that the Hornets had, only 9 points, there's no way you would tell me that the Hornets would even be close, because the Denver Nuggets had an 18-point lead at one time, even though the Hornets did have a 6-point lead at halftime. It's just no way you would tell me. But like I've been saying all game, whenever Terry Rozier is out of the game, then the Hornets share the ball. All right? And yes, Nick Smith Jr. was hot, but I think we went to that well a couple of times too much. You know, just get him the ball, let him score. That's just like having Terry out there. We're only looking for one guy, and then nobody else is moving. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, that's when Coach Clifford's got to say, hey, we still got to move, guys. Listen, he's not helping us just in one aspect of the game. If you move and you're open, Nick Smith Jr. is a ball player. He'll get you the ball, right? So don't become one-dimensional. Big Snake, what's up? I bet my mortgage on the Nuggets. Hey, just like Sebastian, he came on and said his money's on the Nuggets, and I was like, bro, you have nothing to worry about. My Hornets will find some way. We will find some way to lose the game. However, you know, I gotta say we played much better when we ain't got. And I love Terry to death. I love Terry to death. Like when we got rid of Kemba. When we got rid of Kemba, and then we got paid Terry all that money, I was like, bro, it won't be like Kemba. But you know, Terry stepped in that role. And but that's all Hornets do. We are ISO team from way back. That's all we do. ISO. Shoot, we need to get some plays from San Antonio. Move the ball, bruh. Move the ball. Now they may be a little bit different now with Victor Wembanyama, but I love the way they share the ball. While we got a time out, let's see. Hornets did amazing. Yeah, it is amazing that they were able to come back like they have, you know, especially after that third quarter. I don't like I know you've probably been watching, but like 30-9, yeah, that is amazing to come back. Right now it's 25-15 by the Hornets, or for the Hornets in the fourth quarter. Yeah, it is. That third quarter killed them. Third quarter killed them, but let's see if I can look at this stat right here. I want to see the assist stat. Assists. Yeah, see now the Hornets have 23 assists. It was much lower there at the end of the third quarter, because we weren't moving the ball.
There was some confusion about the amount of timeouts that were remaining for both sides.
All right, regardless, it has been an interesting game thus far. Even if it ends right now, well, even if it ends with what we would call a blowout, 15 points or more, and it still could possibly happen. Yeah, I agree with you, Big Snake. It was an interesting game. The Hornets did do amazing to come back. I wish I took the under bet, not the money line earlier. 1:22 left. All right, let's see how this thing ends.
And he is telling everyone at the scores table and both coaches, but not us. I'm looking at the finger motions, and it looks as if the Nuggets have 2 timeouts and the Hornets have just 1.
Took one away from the Hornets there.
Okay. Not the worst thing in the world.
All right, with 1:20 on the clock, Murray brings the ball down across the timeline. He's being guarded by Nick Smith Jr., who has his shooting kept the Hornets in it. Jokic going to the basket. That ball is blocked from behind. Nick Smith Jr., the young legs. Whoa. They called a foul?
Watch Jokic get away with this shot right there.
Yeah, he got it. He got it. Yeah, he got all arm, brother. Maybe Jokic should miss a free throw. Yeah, that was a joke. 99-94, 1-0. 68 seconds left in the game. Jokic on the line.
He got ejected a couple weeks ago in Chicago. I can't imagine another game in which he's not going to the free throw line at all. And Mark Lindsay is...
You're not the only one. I was expecting the Nuggets to stomp the Hornets. Yeah, especially when I saw Terry was in street clothes, I was like, yo, this is gonna be bad. Cause Terry's out. You got LaMelo. You got Mark Williams. Jokic rolls the first one in.
And he's a 2-time MVP.
Yeah. I agree on all those things. Jokic is 1 assist away from his 11th triple-double of the year.
101-94 with 1:05 on the clock. What will the Hornets do at this point? They need to go ahead and score quickly. They're relying on Nick Smith Jr., I guess. He picks up his dribble. Bridges, go to the basket, baby. It ain't been working for you all day. You can't hit the 3. Go to the basket. Hornets playing volleyball right now. That ball is knocked out of bounds by the Denver Nuggets. 42.9 seconds on the clock. Hornets get the ball. They try to get it inside, get it in. They can't find anybody. Call a timeout. Dang. This cannot happen. I know, Coach. I understand, Coach. I get it. This cannot happen to more teams than the Hornets, right? You know what I'm saying? There can't be any other team in the association that this 5-second call happens to more than the Hornets, and it always happens in this part of the game. Always. Like we have no screen set. Nobody can get open.
You don't want to foul Porter Jr., but you can't get too picky.
And it's been happening for years, the last 5 years.
Now, the Hornets led by as many as 10 in the first half. They had an absolute...
You got to rectify something like that, man. Like that it can't continue to happen. Michael Porter Jr. misses his first free throw, but there's only 28.9 seconds left in this one.
19-year-old Nick Smith Jr. Hornets got within 3 at one point, Dell, but they just can't go to an off.
No, I mean, you're playing the world champs. You get behind and have a quarter like you did. You got to play perfect. You got to get special play from certain players. You got it from Nick Smith Jr., but your execution down the stretch.
Yeah, Dale Curry is an excellent commentator, excellent example of player understanding and being in situations like this, and he's preaching the truth. You got to execute down the stretch, and the Hornets for several years have not been able to do it. We don't make good decisions. Like why is Miles, like I've said at the beginning of the game, no one can stop Miles Bridges on that team right now. Jokic is not guarding him. Gordon is not guarding. He would be the only other guy. Jokic doesn't have the skill to hang with him, I don't think. He's got the length. But why is Miles Bridges continuing to stand out there and shoot threes when most of his scores has come from going to the basket? He knows the ref is going to call fouls. So why not go by this guy? Why not make the ref call the foul? If you miss going to the basket strong, I can deal with that. But you standing out there shooting threes. Dang, it should be one guy shooting threes on this team right now. And that is this young gentleman right here. Everybody else should be going to the basket. All right, Hornets.
Hope everyone's packages got to the right place in time.
Hold up. Did we have the whole shot clock on the clock, and that's the shot you took?
And PJ was pushed down for Jokic.
Jokic fouls out of the game with 26.7 seconds on the clock with a shove. And since the Hornets are in the bonus, it will put PJ on the line.
He has now done something tonight that Will Chamberlain never did. So as great as we call Jokic is, he can't compete with Will Chamberlain in that category. Will Chamberlain not once.
Yeah, you betting guys don't like you said, Big Snake, you should have took the under. I wonder how many people did take it.
So with Jokic leading.
But I mean, really though, how could you bet on the Hornets to win this game? Like this is my team, and I wouldn't have bet on them to win the game. PJ Washington hits a free throw, and then down the stretch too, the Hornets have missed some key free throws. At least 3. The game could have a different complexion if they hit those free throws.
Eager to go chase it down.
But that's asking a bit much. And there's another miss. Nick Smith Jr. is stripped. Caldwell Pope. You see how nonchalantly he stripped that? Like, come on, young man. Come on, young man. Hornets get another chance to take the ball out.
And he brings in Watson. I do think it's weird that 2 days before Christmas he hasn't played Justin Holiday. Not very festive.
So they get Nick going off the street.
It ain't got to be Nick.
Switched everything.
Miles Bridges shoots a 3, misses the 3.
And that may have been the last opportunity for the good guys. The Hornets had a real chance.
And with 9 seconds on the clock, the white flag has been waved by the Hornets. 102-95 is the score. Jokic fouls out. Less than 25 points. Terry Rozier and LaMelo Ball in the house. Mark Williams. Neither one of them play. The Hornets did some good things, but that third quarter really killed us. I mean, seriously.
As a group, and their bench played well tonight.
There's an example of how you can outscore an opponent in 3 quarters and still lose. The Hornets outscored the Denver Nuggets 27-25 in the first, 33-29 in the second, 26-18 in the fourth. But that third quarter, 30-9 to the Denver Nuggets was all it took. Yeah, that was all it took. It was some bad decisions too in the third quarter, and that right there was the game, and we could not score. We could not score. But with that said, let's take a look at the team stats first before we get out of here. Well, you know what? Before I get out of here, because most of you guys are probably going to leave. Number one, thank you few people that showed up today. Hit that like button. Big Snake, Sebastian, put those comments in the comment section. I appreciate that.
Oh, you have a driver's license, right?
I have mine.
Perfect timing.
Is it quicker than planned?
I ended up with getting 3 likes. So here is for the last like. Thank you, whoever that was. I don't know if it was Sebastian, Big Snake, and it could have been anybody. But if you guys hit that like button, I appreciate it. All right, with that said, you know, just for my sake. All right, let's take a look at the stats. Hornets end up shooting 38% from the field to the Denver Nuggets 43. 3-point shooting was abysmal at the least. Is that a word? I believe it is. Is it abysmal or dismal? Hey Siri. What's the definition of abysmal?
Abysmal means extremely bad, appalling.
All right, not abysmal, but abysmal. Abysmal 3-point shooting by the Hornets, 8 of 28 for 28.6%, while the Denver Nuggets shot 40%. They were 12 of 30. Free throw shooting, Denver Nuggets ended up shooting 85.7. They were 12 of 14. The Hornets, 19 of 23, needed every one of those. Missed a couple of them. They still shot 82.6% from the free throw line. Assists, the Hornets had 23 assists, and if I'm not mistaken, they had 14 assists by halftime. So that's a big drop off right there. I mean, it's not a huge drop off, but still, like I said, if the Hornets double their free throw, their assists, they play a lot better. There's your steals. The blocks, the Hornets had 13, but the Denver Nuggets 11. The Denver Nuggets ended up with 13 turnovers. The Hornets ended up with 18 turnovers. That hurt a lot too. Points in the paint, Denver Nuggets 48 to 44. Largest lead by the Denver Nuggets was 18. The Hornets come all the way back to get this to within a 3-point game after only scoring 9 points to the 30 points for the Denver Nuggets in the third. All on the strength of Nick, what's his name? Nick Jr. It's okay. We'll find his name here in a second. Everybody got the names that are so close. It's not Nick Richards. All right, here we go. For the Denver Nuggets, Aaron Gordon 14 points. Michael Porter Jr. 22. Jokic had 18. Murray with 20. Caldwell Pope had 3. He usually kills us. Watson with 2. Jackson with 2. Braun had 11 off the bench. Also, Strother had 10 points. Jokic ended up with, did he have a double at least? Jokic had 9 assists and 10 rebounds. For the Charlotte Hornets, Miller, 4 points. He got hurt in the first quarter and did not return. Gordon Hayward with only 8 points. Miles Bridges had 22 and 8 rebounds, but Miles went 2 of 12 from behind the arc and would not stop shooting from behind the arc. Just shot, there it is right there. Half his shots, more than half his shots behind the arc. Go to the basket, dude. All right, Nick Richards, 12 points. I don't think Nick Richards scored from the field after the first half. He did have 15 rebounds, though. Ish Smith, 4 points. He had 8 assists. The bench did a great job for the Hornets today. P.J. Washington, 20 points, 8 rebounds, and Nick Smith Jr. is what his name is. Nick Smith Jr., 19 points, probably the best output the young man has had as a Charlotte Hornet, showing why he is in the teal and purple uniform now. Didn't play for the Swarm. 2 assists, 3 rebounds. All right, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Here's the ending score right here. You would think it would be much worse, that the Hornets would have gotten blown out by the Denver Nuggets. I thought that was going to happen too. I knew at some point the Hornets would show their true colors, and they did in the third quarter. But all in all, they played a good game. You would think, you would look at this and say, man, if they could play like this against the defending champions, you would think that they would be a decent team. They could play like this against everybody. And really, if you look at it, making good decisions, playing good defense like they did, they should be able to do this against everybody, right? Even with that third quarter, like they could do that against everybody, right? They could do this against everybody. It's not like the Denver Nuggets were shooting the ball terribly. They still had their scores, right? You can see it. Now, Jokic didn't have a 25 point game, but Michael Porter Jr. shot lights out. Murray did a good job shooting. So you would think the Hornets could do this against everybody. And, I would like to see our next game. I would like to see, I hate to say it like this, but I'd like to see Terry take another break. Let that leg rest, that knee soreness rest, and let's see what we look like. Because I'm going to tell you guys, just like at the end of last year, with all our injuries, with LaMelo Ball being out, with Terry going out, and even Gordon Hayward went out. Well, he didn't play at all anyway. But anyway, with those guys being out, we still looked better because there wasn't one main guy. We had to share the ball. We had to move the ball around. P.J. Washington emerged as being one of the better players in that little stretch. I'm talking about at the end of the year last year. And I know we didn't have, most people didn't have anything to play for, but still, we looked better. I don't know why they can't see this. All right, and I think you can do it with the players we've got, but we got to run more than ISO to Terry. Daggone it, bro. You got to move the ball around. If he's hot, that's a different thing, but that's all right, use that. Don't have that be your only play you run. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking knowledge right now. Don't let that be your go-to play. All right? You move the ball around. If you see that Terry's hot, he has those games. Yeah, go to him then. Exhausted, just like you did Nick. But also see when he's cooling down and say, okay, let's get back to sharing the ball. You're pros. You should be able to do that. You should be able to do one thing here and run one style and then run another style in the same game, right? You're a pro. You should be able to do that. We can go ISO. We can share the ball. You know what I'm saying? We can run motion offense. You should be able to do all of that. All right, even with everybody on the court, even when Melo comes back, when Terry gets back, when Mark wins, you should be able to do that with everybody. So how come we can't play like this against everybody? I don't know. All right, that's what frustrates me. But regardless, it's my team. I can't cheer for anybody else. Closest other team to me would be the Atlanta Hawks. I'm gonna leave that to my cousins and my brother and sister that stays in Atlanta. What is let's see, who else? Nope, not Washington. There's not a professional team in Maryland, is it? not a professional basketball team. Nope. No, you got the Washington Redskins. I definitely ain't gonna cheer for them. And you guys know I'm gonna cheer for the Hornets. Excuse me, for the Panthers. All right. Let's see if the Panthers can win tomorrow. But anyway, with that said, getting ready to get out of here. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm Coach Gary, and I'm out.